Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm DazzlinDave for what is the final Premier League match of this epic season. Our team, Wolverhampton Wanderers, away at Stamford Bridge against Chelsea with so much at stake. So on the day that I record this, it's an official happy birthday to Wolves season. Wolves started this season exactly 1 year ago today. So much has happened in the meantime, in just so many ways. Wolves have travelled 29,000 miles, 8 countries. And guess what? Even after tomorrow's game against Chelsea, we've got more to come in the Europa League. And then the new Premier League season, it's been officially announced now that it's going to start from September the 12th. So much more water to come under the bridge in regards to that. However, we've got one more massive big game to take care of against Chelsea. And that is qualifying by rights in the league for the Europa League in 6th position. As we start this game, there's so much at stake. Chelsea have got stuff to play for. Obviously, they need 1 point to guarantee Champions League football for them next season. Man United and Leicester go head to head. Leicester currently occupying the 5th place, so if Man United win that game anyway, Chelsea will still hold on to that Champions League position, but they'll be taking nothing for chance. Wolves, on the other hand, would you believe we've got obviously more points than last season with the amount of games that we've played this season. As I said earlier, like it's a year old, the season as I record this today. With every other challenger for that 6th place has fell away. There's only one challenger left, and that's Tottenham Hotspur, who are away against Crystal Palace, who, as we know, have lost 7 in a row. Obviously, Tottenham are going to be massive favourites to win that with Crystal Palace on this epic losing streak. However, Crystal Palace, London rivalry, I wouldn't be surprised if they pull one out, which what could be Roy Hodgson's last game. However, whatever happens with that, Wolves have got to take care of business, and it's a tough game against Chelsea. But we've only got to better the result that Tottenham get to secure that 6th place, and then we can look ahead. And I just want to also point out that my main sponsors, Casino 36 Sports Bar, the casino side of it is opening from the first COVID, under COVID restrictions. The sports bar isn't going to be opening just yet, but I will let you know when that opens. So on to the team news. Let's do Chelsea first. Kante may be back in for a start, and Pulisic, who came on and made a big difference against Liverpool, could be in contention for a start for Chelsea. Wolves, Nuno said they've got a fully fit squad. As you know, Raul and Daniela had their baby. Check out actually the video I've done on that. Fans from all around the world sending their love and congratulations. I'll put it in the description and tag it at the end. Very lovely video, and shows how much Raul is loved. But he is obviously able to start as well. So I will come on to my team news, my predicted lineup as well later, which I've done in association with Pitch Football. But let's go on now to the head-to-head. So Chelsea are unbeaten in all 5 of their Premier League meetings against Wolves at Stamford Bridge. And Wolves have not won there in all competitions since March 1979. So some Chelsea stats and facts. So Chelsea have not lost at Stamford Bridge in their final Premier League fixture of the season since 2002, which was a defeat to Aston Villa. And they've lost 12 Premier League fixtures for only the 2nd time in the Roman Abramovich era. And their 8 defeats at Stamford Bridge in all competitions this season is the highest since 1985-86. Hope we can add another one to that. And Chelsea have currently let in 54 goals in the Premier League this season, which is one short of their highest amount conceded in the Premier League, which is 1994-95 season. And again, I hope we can change that Oliver Giroud is on fire for Chelsea at the moment. He scored 6 in his last 7 starts. And Tammy Abraham has scored 6 goals in his last 3 league appearances against Wolves, including a hat-trick in the reverse fixture this season. Wolves stats and facts, as we've already touched on, Wolves, if they win this game, will finish 6th in the top flight, which is with the highest finish since the 79-80 season. Wolves are currently on 59 points. Obviously, if we win, we'll be on 62 points. But even 59 points would be the highest points tally in a season in the top flight since they got 66 in the 3 points for a win era in that 79-80 season. And Nuno's side, as we've talked about previously, have won 21 points from a losing position this season, which is a league highest, and have also a league few from when taking the lead. When taking the lead, they've only dropped 4 points. And Wolves could become only the 4th team to go through an entire season with no English goal scorers, excluding own goals. Previously, Fulham, Arsenal and Stoke in the 2015-16 season. And Raul Jimenez's 17 goals have been worth 19 points more than any other player of the season. And of course, he could beat John Richards' record if he scores one more Premier League goal. So, before I get on to what my lineup will be and also my prediction for this game, we do have some guest predictions as well and thoughts. So I'll come back with mine. But first off, let's go over to West Park and let's hear what Manny thinks off the tennis courts.
Well, that's been a tradition lately. In the sunshine on West Park. Manny?
Yes.
We've just played 4 sets, so a bit out of breath both of us. Prediction for Chelsea?
Well, since we've started playing tennis and we've had our pre-match Costas, remember them?
Oh yes.
We haven't lost.
That's true.
We've won 2 and we should have beat Burnley, so we're going to carry on that tradition. Big match against Chelsea. I'm really confident. I didn't think they'd beat Liverpool. They look suspect. They conceded 5 goals. Yeah, they've got good forward players, but I think we'll take it to them. They need something from that game, so it's not a free game for them. And I think we'll play with no fear. We've sealed 7th place. We've got a chance of finishing above Spurs and Arsenal, only a point behind Chelsea. So I'm going for 2-1. And I think Jota will score. I've got a feeling he might start. Just got a feeling. So Jota will score, and I'm going to give it to Neves. He's due one. So 2-1, 2 Wolves, 6th place. Happy days. On to Europa.
Brilliant.
Thanks, Manny, for yours. We're going to switch right now over to my dad, who was enjoying the cricket, and this is my dad's Magic Moss's prediction for this one.
So, Dad, last match of the Premier League season.
Oh, looking forward to it, yeah.
Chelsea versus Wolves. What's your score prediction? Can we do it? Can we get 6th place?
Of course we can do it. Of course we can do it. We've been doing it all season, haven't we? So we can do it.
What's the score going to be, Dad?
2-0, go on.
2-0?
Yeah, Wolves, yeah.
And who's going to score, Dad?
I think Bully might get one.
Who's going to score?
Bully.
Bully. I think you said Bully then for a second. I thought he ain't playing anymore. But Bully again, Dad. You keep saying it.
He can't ride Bully, is he now? Bully.
No. And who else?
We're going to have, what's his name? Tamez. I can't speak.
Traore, Neves or Jimenez?
No, Jimenez, that's it.
You're going for Raul Jimenez.
Yeah.
So there you have it from Magic Moss, Wolves. We're going to do it.
Yeah, magic.
Cheers, Dad. And finally, from London actually, this is Ames, if you've seen on the podcast, her thoughts for this particular game.
Wolves Chelsea, last game of the season. I'm going to go 2-1 Wolves, and Jimenez is going to score to celebrate the birth of his child, and also a header from Polly.
Nice one, Ames. So on to my team selection for this one in association with the Pitch Football app. So I'm going to go with the 3-4-3, which is Rui Patricio in goal, Bolly, Cody, and I think he'll bring Saiss back in for this one. The midfield pairing, I think he'll go with, as it's the last Premier League match of the season, and they will get a little bit of a break after this before Olympiacos in the Europa League. He'll go Neves and Moutinho in the middle. Johnny Otto on the left, Matt Doherty will come in for what will be, if he starts or features, his 300th career game for Wolves, and that is an amazing achievement, Matt Doherty. And then up front, I think he'll go with obviously Jimenez up top, and I've predicted that he's going to be on fire and he's going to be looking for that baby celebration. I think Adama Traore will start, and I think Diogo Jota will come in for this one. Pedence and Neto will be on the bench, and we'll have them as an option to come on. What's your thoughts on the team start? Do you agree with me? Do you think there'll be a few changes? My prediction, I made this ages and ages ago when I did my Premier League predictions, and I predicted it would come down to a very important game on the final match of the season, and that it would be high scoring with both teams needing points, and I think it's going to be 3-2. I predicted Adama Traore to score in added time, so I'm going to go Adama Traore. Raul Jimenez is going to get his goal to be the all-time record and do his baby celebration. We'll look forward to that. And maybe Neves is going to score from outside the box. He's due. He's so due. One of those. But I could also see potentially Jota sneaking in place of one of those as well. So that's my thoughts. 3-2. I hope that VAR doesn't harm us yet again. And if we do get any VAR decisions, I hope it goes in our favour. There's a lot at stake. Wolves, I believe we can do it. And I believe that we will do it. Fingers crossed. Again, leave your score predictions and the goal scorer in the comment section below, and I'll pick one out for when I do the next update video. Also, I will be doing my live again on this one, which has been proved incredibly possible, so look out for that. Turn the bell notifications on so you'll always be first to be notified, and join us on the live chat and watch along. And if you're wondering what all that is over there, that's a selection of Wolves, Always Wolves merchandise that I've had done and designed myself. So please go check that out, either on DazzlinDave.co.uk on the store, or if you go watch on my YouTube, you should see it in below the video, or if you go to the store section on the video, you see that as well, and hopefully you can treat yourself to something. But as I say, designed by my own fair hand too. So until the next one, I'm Dazzling Dave, Always Wolves.